Oh. Oh, this is different. No, it's not. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. How are you guys today? Sorry, I took a while to get started today. Hold on a second. My headphones. Okay, hold on a second. There we go. All right. Yeah. Today is a special day. Today is a special day. Oh my. I'm a little nervous, guys. I'm a little nervous. Hold on a second. I gotta make sure everything's all. Okay. Sorry. Making sure everything is in its place and rightfully not falling apart. I'm sure you look lovely. I mean, if you saw the thumbnail, it was pretty awesome. And like the going live, I should probably post going live. Yeah. How are you guys doing this morning or afternoon or whatever time it is for you guys today? Now I'm kind of like debating on going live on TikTok today because like tarot reading is like really popular on TikTok. So I'm like, I don't know. I look lovely. Oh, thank you. Well, yeah, what are you guys doing for Halloween tomorrow? Tomorrow's Halloween, and that's pretty awesome. Halloween's a pretty cool time where you can just dress up as a funny little guys and just like dance around, get candy, be a little slutty, you know. Yeah, what are you guys doing for Halloween, and what are you dressing up as, if you're dressing up at all? Mine is like, my Halloween right now is gonna be pretty boring. I'm gonna be handing out candy, so yeah. And the one thing is that like if there are kids who watch anime in my area, and then they see Frieren answer the door and hand them candy, I hope that's gonna be pretty awesome, at least for them. Okay, where else do I post? I post on... Oh, I never usually post on Twitter, but you know what? Today is a special day. Today is a special day. Also, Evil Tree Sock, hello! And thank you, or congratulations for the first. Passing out Halloween candy, too. That seems to be like the norm for people who are old. The old people. Hold on, I'm taking a quick selfie here. Sorry, I'm a little quiet right now. Let's see what else. What do you guys think? Avocados, what? Gonna be a zombie. Oh, ooh, a street photo shoot. Those are always fun. My hair is like, never wants to, my cowl doesn't want to stay on. It doesn't want to stay in the place where it should be. Stand in the place where you were. Ooh. Oh, guys, I don't know how to take a selfie anymore. This is like a mild face reveal as well, so like, if you follow me on socials, you'll see me. Kind of. Oh my god. You guys, it's so hard to get a selfie. Like my hair's all messy too. It's crazy. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Yeah, if you're following me on socials, you'll see a fun little selfie of Akira Dolce dressed up as a funny little elf. I'm missing the ears today because I don't have the shit. I need to color my ears. Yeah, my ears are the wrong color, so I'm gonna have to like change that up. I am like the least unk. I'm the least unk that you'll see. I'm the least unk. I'm like, okay, so I always say like I am probably gonna be like the gayest straight person you'll ever meet. Okay, how do I? There we go. There we go. That's a nice selfie. There we go. It's not truly a face reveal, guys, though. You can make ears out of paper. I don't want to make paper. I already have ears. They're just the wrong color. They don't match my skin tone. So like that's what I'm just trying to do. Low key forgot Akira is a guy. What do you mean? I've always been a guy. I've always been a dude. I've always been a man. I've always been buff. I've always been crazy jacked, bruh. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm a 37-year-old man. Oddly enough, this is weird, but like, so I'm not wearing my glasses today, right? And my eyes are freaking out more than usual. It's weird. Do my glasses stabilize my eyes or something? Womp womp womp. You know what? Today we're still also doing tea time. We're doing our usuals. We're going to have tea time, and then we're going to have probably not. We're probably not going to do the daily dolce though. I'm not sure about that. We'll talk about it. Okay. We'll have a conversation about it as we go. But I think we're all ready to go. Let me just double check my camera and see if I'm still sexy. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it could be better. Hold on a second. I gotta clean up my desk a bit. It's not messy per se, but like I'd rather things not be showing that, you know, would just not be there. Like it would just look better if it wasn't there, you know? Bum, bum. Okay, I think we're Gucci to go. I'm a little nervous. Okay. Okay, you guys ready? God, am I ready? Am I ready? Cameron Isling, hello. Welcome. Okay, hold on a second. I need to like mentally prepare. I need to mentally prepare myself for this. I mean, it's not me today, guys. We actually have a special guest today. We have special guest Frieren. It's not me at all. Not me in costume at all. It's Frieren, ready to go. What am I doing? Okay. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let me just do a little stand here. I gotta like. My shirt doesn't want to stay a shirt right now. Okay, there we go. Okay. You guys ready? Okay. Okay. You guys ready? Okay. I can't cover my face. Okay, ready? Okay, no, I'm not ready. No, I'm not ready. No, I'm not ready. Okay. Okay, I think I'm ready. You guys ready? I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Okay, ready? 3, 2. I want to readjust my camera. Okay. You can do the daily. No, I'm not gonna pussy out. I'm not gonna pussy out. Oh, it's going now. It's going now. Oh my god, it's Frieren! Oh my god! Oh my god, it's Frieren! Oh my god, there she is! She's a little nervous. She's a little shy. Can you wave hi for the camera, Frieren? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's not me at all. Look, her mic is behind her. Frieren, can you point to your mic? Yeah, look, it's Frieren. She's pointing to her mic. Oh my god, Frieren, I love your work. Yeah. And so today we're gonna do some tarot readings. Akira, hi, Bray Hale. Did you say hi to Frieren? Frieren, say hi to chat. Hold on a second. Do you want to see you want to see some sexy Frieren? You want to see some sexy Frieren? That little window, this little window here, it's giving really cunty vibes. You know what I'm saying? Oh? Frieren versus Dr. Pepper. I know that's never gonna happen. Man, that was already something else. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. I don't know if I want to go live on Shorts just yet. Just because I want to do tea time first. So we're gonna do tea time first, and then we can talk about doing the Daily Dolce or not. How does Frieren feel about being a mini Frieren? Wait, what? Oh yeah, the mini Frieren behind her that's covered by chat. This thing? That thing? Yeah, that thing, Frieren. I know. I thought it'd be fun, but I just realized that chat's covering it sometimes. So I guess it's a little surprise. Oh my god, there's a Frieren right there. I guess I could have put it on the other side. Oh, that's my phone, by the way. You didn't see that. I mean, that's Frieren's phone, by the way. He didn't see that. Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's start today. We're gonna do tea time. Frieren, do you want to prepare the tea? In fact, today's tea time, actual tea time and tea. So, Frieren, what are you having today? Oh wow, it's amazing, Frieren. You're having throat coat. Wow, your throat must be the goat, man. Yeah, we're having tea today. So we're not having coffee today. I know we normally have coffee and stuff, but today is tea time, actual tea time. So yeah, and she's gonna be drinking with what, Frieren? Oh, a clear cup. A very clear cup. Yeah. So yeah, I think she started the water already. Did you start the water? Yes. Okay, you started the water. Okay, that's great. Where's the Dr. Pepper? The Dr. Pepper's not here. Oh, I think she's having something else with it. Yeah. Are you gonna show them what you're gonna add? She's gonna add some honey. She's adding honey. What? No, that's not me. That's not me in that's not me on the video. It's Frieren. It's real Frieren. She's here. She's playing with her hair. Tea super. Yeah, today's tea time, actual tea. I think, you know what? I feel like maybe we should have a vote. maybe this is an idea. I don't know how I feel about it just now, but like if we have like a tea time versus coffee talk, so like at the beginning of the stream we just like have a vote on who should we like, what should we drink? Should we drink tea or should we drink coffee? I think that would maybe a fun more like incentive for people who like came early. So and if anybody came early, they could vote on like, hey, should Akira have tea today or should Akira have you know, that's that other stuff, coffee. Yeah. Frieren's got some stuff in her. Frieren, are you okay? Frieren, are you okay? Okay, you're okay. Frieren in Canada, I mean, Frieren is like what means froze, like cold or frozen in like, means like cold or frozen in German, I think, yeah, or something. Who is Akira? Yeah, who is that guy? Sounds like a dick. It's just her having the cup here just seems really weird. She just has a cup. She's like ready. She's ready. I sound 37? Yeah, he sounds 37. We should beat him up. You can go now. We're gonna hang out with Frieren. But Frieren can't talk. She's mute. She lost her voice. That's why she's having throat coat, right? That's why you're having throat coat. Yeah, that's why you're having throat coat. Yeah, the camera angle's like a little different and weird. How do you guys feel about it? I mean, Frieren is technically like what, thousands of years old too, so she's old as well. She's a hag, as they say, as the kids say. Yeah, I bet you guys want to see the Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper beat the shit out of me. I can't drink it anymore. I think, you know, I think that's it's a good thing. I think if like having a fight with Dr. Pepper and like being like I can't drink Dr. Pepper anymore, I feel like that's a good thing. It's like, you know, that episode of King of the Hill where like Hank catches Bobby smoking a cigarette and then he's like, Bobby, I'm gonna make you smoke a pack of cigarettes. So he makes Bobby smoke a pack of cigarettes all in one go, and like he's like throwing up and shit, and then he's like, now you'll know not to have a dang old cigarette. Smoking's bad for you, Bobby. And so now I can't, like, it's like the same thing, right? Cold first and then hot. I mean, the hot probably didn't really help my stomach. I felt it going down is the thing. I felt the hot Dr. Pepper sliding down my throat and into my stomach. It was weird. Why do I think Frieren is Akira? Well, I don't know. Why do you think that? Frieren, are you okay? Frieren, are you okay? Look, she's like waving. She's really excited for her tea. Okay, she can like get her tea out now, I think. Is this Akira's ghost talking? No, it's Akira talking. I might have died during Dr. Pepper, and I'm now in hell. Oh my god. How do you get this open? Frieren, are you having trouble getting your tea open? I think you're having trouble getting your tea open. I think you found it though. Yeah, there you go. On the bottom. Yeah, there you go. I chose this glass one in particular because, like, I was thinking, like, I want to see the tea, you know? Ooh, that smells good. I mean, Frieren, does it smell good? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay, add your honey. Just a little bit. We're gonna add the water. I think we can do two bags of tea, actually. Yeah, we're gonna do 2 bags. Never knew your room was just surrounded by desks. This is my office. This isn't my room. I mean, this is Frieren's office, not my office. Nope. I'm gonna do 2 bags of tea today. And to thank you. Only Frieren when? I don't know. When do you guys like want only Frieren? Do you guys want me to just ditch the model entirely and then we could just have like tea together? You add honey before the so the honey can dissolve. Akira died and Frieren is there. Yeah, Akira died during the Dr. Pepper incident and now there's only Frieren. Only Frieren. Does Frieren have the same hands as has the same hands as Akira Dolce? Does it look that way? Kind of does. Still got that bones in her hands. She doesn't have the same. You can't see the bones in her hands. There's no bones in her hands. But you guys like? Okay, well, you guys notice when I do the ADHD stuff? Hold on, like I was doing this. I was just doing this. I was like, oh god, that's my foot. That's my foot bopping. Oh, sorry, that was a hiccup. It was a hiccup burp. Yeah, what? Yes, I'm taking over Akira's stream now. My name is Frieren. My name is Frieren from Frieren. And Akira died the other day, so now I'm taking over. And he programmed an AI voice changer, trained on his voice, so now I sound exactly like him. What is Frieren doing? Frieren, what you doing? Frieren, what you doing? Okay, we can just turn off the water too. Frieren seems loud. What do you mean Frieren seems loud? It's just the voice. It's just the voice changer. Wow. A little hot. It's still really hot. Ooh, I probably brewed it a little. Yeah, I think I brewed my tea a little too hot. It's really hot. Is Frieren using Akira's voice changer? Yeah, Frieren. My name is Frieren. Sorry, Akira died. Akira died, and during like a Dr. Pepper fight, he didn't make it, and now I'm using an AI voice changer. From now on, Akira is always going to be me, Frieren. see what I mean? But my cowl doesn't want to stay straight. Like it wants to always like turn for some reason. What does Frieren think about jokels? I don't know what that is. Do you know how insane you sound? That's what he says, right? He says, do you know how insane you sound? I wish I had a voice changer. I think it'd be really funny to like use it for like 5 minutes, and then I get tired of it, and then everyone else would get tired and be like, wow, this is really harsh on the voice. That's what I don't like. Okay, so like when there are people, like I understand there's like some like dysmorphia, right? I understand dysmorphia. Dysmorphia is a real ass fucking thing. And people, you know, they use voice changers when they're VTubing. I can't watch VTubers that use voice changers, and not because like oh yeah, they're secretly just like trying to hide their gender or whatever. No, that's not the thing. The thing is that like voice changers are grating to hear. Like I can't listen to them. Like they sound processed is the thing. Have you guys ever watched Kit Boga? So like when Kit Boga uses the voice changer, right? Like it sounds bad. It sounds really bad. But like the point is that they're on the phone with these like scammers, right? But like, you know, so like the quality is definitely going to be bad anyways because like the phone is bad, right? So like it doesn't matter, right? But like if I were to try to listen to an entertainer, right, that is trying to pass off like, yeah, this is my actual voice, or like, yeah, I don't want people to hear my real voice or whatever, like it just gets grating. Like I just can't listen to it. Like it's just weird. Oh, the other day, I found a streamer, right? And I was like, oh, this person's got an interesting model. They basically had their areolas out. It was a VTuber with their areolas out, and I was like, oh, that's fucking weird. What? And so then I was like, oh, okay. Well, I just like, okay, I'm interested. They're playing Zelda, by the way. So I was like, oh, okay, let's watch them play Zelda. And then they open, the first thing, they open their mouth and they're like screaming at the game. And I'm like, okay, number one flag. I'm like, okay, screaming at a video game is like bad mojo already, right? And so like, oh god. And then second, they have a voice changer that's really, really bad. Like really, really bad. And so like on top of their like areola model, their areola nipple model, and they're screaming at a video game and this really bad voice changer, I was like, oh my god. Areola is like the area around the nipple. It's the discoloration part of the nipple. That's not the nipple, you know? Yeah. They had their areola showing, and I was like, okay, well. Stop. Wait, what am I doing? Wait, what am I doing? I'm doing this? I'm fidgeting! Sorry, I need a fidget spinner or something. I don't have a fidget spinner. Like, I have ADHD, okay? It looks like I'm jerking it or something, but like, I just have ADHD, okay? I took my meds, I swear, but like this still happens. I still like around. You listen, you can just pretend. We can just pretend. Straight up jorking it, and by it, I mean my ADHD. Like you'll see me bop up and down or like do this or whatever. Oh, let me show you my fit though. Hold on, let me show you my fit. Oh my god, Frieren, are you moonwalking? Oh my god, Frieren, are you moonwalking? Yeah, I got some nice shoes. Look at that. Look at these shoes. I like them. Hold on. Let's move the T. Wait, how do you do it? Idle step again? Oh. Just take out my entire curtain. How do you idle step again? You just go. Oh my god, Frieren! Oh my god, Frieren, get it! Oh my god! Oh my god! I know how to moonwalk, but like I don't, like, I need a slippery surface. Yeah, those are my legs. When I was telling you guys, like, yeah, I have a fucking amazing ass figure. I wasn't kidding. Do you guys want to see him again? I want to see him again. This is my stream. I can show off my legs if I want to. Oh, Frieren, what was that? Ooh. Those really like. We're just waiting for my tea to cool. That's it. Can you floss, Frieren? Can you floss? Oh my god, she's flossing. The tracking may be a little fucked. What do you mean? Can she hit the gritty? Maybe. Hold on a second. I'm gonna run a poll, guys. If you guys want to keep the I always been looking at the wrong chat all along. I'm so sorry. By the way, hello. Sorry, hello purples. I just realized, like, wait, where's my chat? Periodically hello. Sorry, I'm gonna say hi to people. AO hell hi, periodically hi. Oh my god, sorry. I'm so sorry that I neglected you guys. I didn't even realize I was neglecting you. Oh my god. Top of the morning. You guys probably hate me. To be fair though, it is red primary day. It is red primary day. So did you look up Dublin Dr. Pepper? No? What is that? Do you know how insane you sound right now? Coming over here for no, I see you now. I see you. You can go wherever you want to go. Welcome in though. I think, is my tea still really freaking hot? My tea's still really freaking hot. I can probably ditch the bags though. Do you guys want to see my garbage? Do you want to see where I almost threw up? What's the brew? Today's brew is throat coat. The throatiest of coatiness. Big cans like these? Like these? Again, I'm gonna show you guys the sluttiest part of this costume. It's this right here. See that? That is so. This right here is so slutty. Like, there's honestly, there's something. Hold on. When I pose a certain way, right? When I pose a certain way, like, there's something about it, you know? Yeah, the little like the I fucking hate triangles. I am an older sister. He loves older women. I'm 1,000 years old. You can't get any more older than I am, sonny boy. My favorite part of the fucking anime. Are you? No, she's a mage. Frieren is a mage. Oh my god, don't see my titties. You guys don't see that. Where are my boobs? They're right here. Can you hold on a sec? Do you see them? They're right there. Hold on. If I lean forward just a bit, they like. They come out a bit. You see that? They're still small. You're just jealous. You're just jealous, okay? They are amazing and perky. Why does Akira have tits? Why do you have tits? Today's theme, my little barista can't be this cute. Salute to your back problems, Big Rack Akira. Man. To have back problems. My little barista can't be this flat. It's like a known fact, all baristas are sexy. Doesn't matter. All baristas are sexy. Because of the hair, it wants to like fall back a lot. I'm a barista at my church. That is not wait, that is not the adjective. What? So I guess you're sexy then. You're sexy. Thanks for the lurk. I actually got use of like the lighting equipment. Hold on a second. Let me turn off my lights for a second. Look at the difference my lights make, by the way. I look so sad and depressed. But wait, hold on, this one didn't turn off. I look so sad and depressed. I look like I'm gonna like kill somebody. But like I turn the lights on. And I'm like, wow, it's all happy and jolly. I'm so happy I paid for those lights like 4 months ago. Your light makes my eyes hurt. Have better eyes. To be fair, it is really, really white. My stream is really, really white right now because I'm like wearing white and my thing is white. It's just really bright. Yeah. Says the guy with the glasses. My eyes are perfectly fine. Oh, I just put my tea down on the candles here. What do you mean glasses? What do you mean? I'm not wearing glasses. I'm not wearing glasses. I'm a butch lesbian. I do look like a butch lesbian, though. I do. I don't know how I feel about this. Akira is now blind. No, I can see. These are my titties. Listen, grow your own. I grew these myself. Hey guys, well, how would you feel if I was actually AFAB, but like I've been like masking my voice the entire time? Like I was just born with this voice. You know how like there's like people with just like naturally high or lower voice, like guys with high voices or like feminine voices, or like girls with like masculine voices? I was secretly just AFAB the entire time and I just didn't tell you guys. The mini Frieren, yeah, the mini Frieren back there. No, through the magic of cosplay, we can accomplish anything, really. Or just like cosmetics in general. The thing that's really, really great about this in particular, you see that like this part right here? I have an Adam's apple, guys. Surprisingly, I have an Adam's apple, but this part, the cowl, covers that up. So like, that's why I really like this costume, because I don't have to show my neck, and it'll be like, wow, you can see that this is clearly a dude. And so like, yeah, this is a good one. How to grow bigger boobs for Corone cosplay? You stuff. Hold on a second. Corone. Oh, she's got an open chest. Ooh. Okay, so that's gonna be rough, actually. The best solution I have for you, actually, for real, yeah, is a breastplate. Hey, Hell got it right. You want the one that, like, forms around, like, that comes up through your neck. There's a breastplate that starts down here, right? It attaches like a vest, basically. But you attach it, and then, like, it comes up to your neck, and, like, it's got, like, a little neckline. And that's probably like the best way to get that look. If it's like showing cleavage and like exposed shoulders, I guess you could maybe yeah. They're so sticky when I sweat. I mean, listen, my room right now, my office right now is extremely hot because I'm running 2 computers. So I have a computer that's over here, right? I'm pointing at right now. I've got a computer right here, and then I've got this one right here. The desktop is down here, or like my room is my office is so hot whenever I stream, guys. And being in the costume with a wig and, you know, with a wig and the costume and the layers, it's rough. Yeah, you could just like re-roll your genetics. That could work. I feel like, I mean, another thing is augmentation. You can get surgery. That's another thing that you could do. I was like, where's my tea? First time I did a cosplay was with Frisk. Oh, that's a good one. I think, no, the funny thing is my first cosplay was Mio Akiyama from K-On! So like, I've been on this, I can dress as a girl. I can cosplay as a girl, trained since the very beginning. And being your hair, you'll lose it all today. The wig it just gets places, man. I don't like it. My cowl is moving again. It's like it's constantly shifting. Now it's like preferring this side of my body. I gave a bunch of people construction paper hearts and candy. Oh my god, that's fun. You should have given them spider candy because of the spider candy at the beginning of the game. Hey, Marriage Wizard. Welcome, welcome. Just a reminder, guys, redeems don't work today. Yui Hirasawa or Kagamine Rin, I don't remember. Yeah, my first ever was Mio Akiyama. My second one ever was Soji Seta / Yu Narukami from Persona 4. Followed by Yosuke Hanamori. No, wait, no, was Yosuke first or you first? I don't remember. No, don't refund them. Don't refund them. Because today is Red Primary Day. They'll learn. They'll learn. They'll learn to come sit in the red seating. No glasses? Yeah, because I'm a butch lesbian today. Hi, Chai. Listen, I told you. I told you. But you didn't believe me. Why didn't you believe me? I forgot to bring my headphones. Oh shoot, so I shouldn't say things like, I can take 6 inches, and then start making slapping noises. That has like been my best performing clip. That's been my best performing Twitch clip all year. But to be fair, I don't really post Twitch clips a whole lot, so. But yeah. I say Twitch clip, but I definitely streamed it on YouTube. Oda, hello, hello. Taehyung, hello. Waluigi, oh my god, that's good. I mean, technically, if you want to get like technical, like my first cosplay was like Tinky Winky from Teletubbies when I was 3. So yeah, I want to be like, yeah. I mean, I also was a wizard. I was a wizard, a specific wizard with glasses because I looked like I just had glasses and had black hair. Played by Daniel Radcliffe. I was that guy in like grade 3, even though I didn't really like the movies. But like people were like, "Oh, you look like him," so I dressed up as him. So yeah. I got asked out yesterday. Elkins Panic was saying why. Real. Sorry, I just burped. I've been having hot girl tummy problems ever since the Dr. Pepper incident. Where'd the channel there is no redeems. Yeah, unfortunately that's the one thing that like I don't really like, but also at the same time there are so many better things about YouTube as well than Twitch. So I remember when I was like, it takes me like an hour to drink my beverage. It's like you can see like how much I drink at a time. Oh, it's maybe my morning sickness. Oh, it's yeah. I'm pregnant with the Dr. Pepper. The doctor gave me this baby. bum, 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 bum. My first cosplay was Star Child from Kiss. Ooh. First cosplay was Jason Voorhees? An axe stick out of... Ooh, that's pretty cool. I would say draw Mpreg Frieren, but that's not how that works. Oh my. Yeah, my body's also getting warm from the tea, so like... Today is really not a good day for me. This might be I'll be on the shorter end because like of how like cold it is. So there goes my ADHD again. I just noticed it now. I gotta fucking stop though. Is there a female version of Mpreg? Is there? Guys, is there a female version of Mpreg? Okay, but like for real talk though, real talk. Is there like a guy thing that girls like want or like that could apply that doesn't really apply to girls? Because like, you know, guys can't get pregnant, right? Is there a thing that guys can do that women can't? Balls. Do you not have electric fan or anything? Nope. Pissing on feet. What? Women can piss on their feet. Not having to wipe after pissing. Okay, well, like, guys have to shake, though. Guys have to shake. So that's, like, a little bit different. Jerk? Women jerk off all the time! Stacking donuts on it. What? Hell, I know for a fact that there are girls that stand while peeing. I know for a fact there's girls that stand and pee. No, but we, like, for guys, we just shake it. We just shake it out. Goals. I feel like with a bit of, like, training, you know, understanding of your body, I think you could efficiently learn how to pee standing up with a vagina. Helicopter? Okay. Hi, Jam. Masturbation is not the same. What? It totally is the same. We all jerk off in the end. Male cold? What's male cold? What's happening? I don't know what's happening. We always talk about weird shit here. Why do you guys keep doing this? I wish I had a more dainty tea set, you know? But like, I just have this. Men just start dying when they get sick. Yeah, if they're pussy. Karma just got here, didn't he? Did they explain the plot hole of Frieren? Yeah, Frieren is too sexy. How the hell did she not get laid by Himmel? You seeing this shit, Frieren? You seeing this shit, you seeing this shit, Frieren? Oh, that, yeah. I think it's fine. I think it's, hold on. I feel weird without my glasses. I'm putting them back on. I just noticed the candles. Yeah, we're gonna be using those during the reading. Didn't I? I forgot to put on streamer mode. Hold on a second. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I know some people just go on Do Not Disturb, but I prefer streamer mode. There we go. I just have Do Not Disturb on always. But that's the thing is like I do want to be disturbed though. I do want to be disturbed. Please disturb me. Ooh, wah! Or whatever. Thanks for the lurk. We might not do the Daily Dolce today because of, it might be a bit shorter. You're out of touch. You're out of time. Okay, so mods, by the way. So mods. When I go on shorts, if you guys are moderating shorts, who the fuck just messaged me? Hold on a second. I think I need to turn on streamer mode over here as well. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so as I was saying, when I go into shorts, right, there are probably going to be people that are going to be very transphobic because I'm very much a guy dressed as a girl right now. How big are your biceps? Fucking massive. You see this shit? You see this shit? They're fucking massive. But like, yeah, when I go live on shorts, just like be aware that that's probably going to be a thing that's gonna happen, and just have a no tolerance rule for that. Just like whenever you see anybody being like, you're a guy or whatever, or like, oh, or if they like, oh yeah, you're a trap or whatever, right? That's not cool, right? That's not cool. We don't like that here. That's mean. That's evil. That's heinous. That's heinous shit. Okay, so like, yeah, I mean, like, it's like, it's honestly, I understand it's gonna happen. It's not like, it's not okay that it happens. It shouldn't happen, right? But I will let you guys know that, yeah. So I have it specifically set to be subscriber only, so hopefully that will like deter some of the bad eggs there. But yeah, well, I'm actually gonna change it specifically so you have to be subscribed for one minute. Panda made fun of my eyeliner or my eyeshadow. In my defense, I had 20 minutes to do my entire makeup. 1 minute is too short. Should we do 5 minutes instead? You need lessons? Man, like, I don't do makeup every day though. Man, if I could, man, I would. It's expensive though. Yeah, I mean, I did it for photos. I have 20 minutes to get ready for school. What do you, like, I don't do it every day though. Like, see, the more you do it, the more you're better at it, right? It's the same with like the Daily Dolce. Like, remember when it took me like 8 minutes to do the mini, and now I can do it in like 2 minutes? Five minutes, this seems like a good call. All right, we're gonna do 5 minutes. I'm probably not going to use this side over here, but I'm going to keep it up anyways, just in case. Okay. I don't have the executive function to even attempt doing makeup. I want to see if you're doing different makeup looks. I would have to like do my face. I'd have to do like a face cam. I don't want to do face cam. I'm being Lisa Genshin for work tomorrow. Nice. Cause she's a librarian, get it? Okay. Oh, my head is so sweaty right now. Oh my god, could you just imagine the sweat on Akira's toes right now? Be crazy. All right, we're gonna do some tarot reading, guys. Okay. So now, here's my little lighter for the candles. We got our cards ready to go. And we have our tarot guidebook just in case I forget things. So that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, good luck at school. Or wherever. Work, sorry, work. Good luck at work. I had kids attacking me all day and now I get to rest and drink tea and watch it. Nice. It's tea time, motherfuckers. Okay. All right, you ready? Today is Frieren. Frieren is gonna do some tarot readings for you guys. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? I'm gonna alternate between chats. So I gotta go live on the other side. Ben, if you want, I can do a love reading for you, since you're the first person to ask a question. You know what? Hold on a second. I know a better way of doing this. Okay, well, I'm gonna open it up. Can I do a Q&A over on the other side as well? So if you're on red site, if you're wearing red today, your questions will be queued. I just ask that you maybe just let people have a chance to have their questions asked if you ask. And then yeah, then I'll just alternate between. So, okay. Suki, I swear to God. Suki, I swear to God. Okay. What was the question? Sorry. Panda asks, when will I find a date? So let's just ask specifically let's like take a look into your love life, Panda. Do you still want emote only here? No, it's fine. I'll just take a look at Switch every night. Oh shit, that was a really bad shuffle. Let me try that again. I'll just take a look at Twitch chat every now and then. Okay. You guys aren't gonna even see that over there. Do you know how hard it is to go 10 minutes without being funny? Yeah, funny looking. You can't even really see the lights, but they're kind of there. They're kind of there. Okay, so Panda, let's take a look at your decisions up until this point. Your love life up until this point. Ooh, okay, so it looks like you have some sort of like, It's saying that you actually have a pretty good love life. It seems like you're having like pretty all right. Let me just double check the meaning here. Yeah, it seems that you've just had like apparently. Well, maybe you you're probably at fault. The cards is saying like there have been decisions, like you've been making the right decisions. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing when it comes to your love life. Maybe the opportunity just hasn't come up yet, but it looks like that you are doing everything right. You are doing what you need to be doing to have a successful love life. But maybe that just hasn't happened yet. So now I feel it seems like you are rushing. You're really trying to rush into it. I think you need to take your time a little bit, take a little bit step back instead of trying to dedicate a lot of time and energy towards it. You'll have some more energy to put elsewhere in your life. Is that the 10 of Wands? This is the 10 of Swords. This would be the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So it looks like that you have. So this is from my perspective how I'm seeing it. So yeah, it's I feel like you need to maybe just take a little step back. Stop trying to rush into it. Is what the cards are telling me, and say like your future. So you have a queen. You have. I'm not sure if you're gonna like this, but I see independence here. I see there's a lot of independence. I don't want to say you're gonna be single. I don't want to say that you're gonna be single, but you do have independence in your future. So the thing is though, like with this card, wait, like let's take a little bit of a twist on this, right? So like maybe it's not necessarily dependence, like you're independent. Like you'll have maybe a partner that will allow you to do more, they'll have you more freedom inside the relationships, So I don't want to say that you're gonna be single, but you're gonna have a lot of independence, okay? So that's what the cards are saying for you today. Okay. Anybody on Twitch? Anybody on Twitch? Mods on Twitch. If you guys are watching on Twitch, by the way, can you just pin a random question every time you see one, and then we can just go off from there? Otherwise, I'll just keep going. There's a benefit on watching on Twitch today. Normally there isn't, but okay. Let's see. So Taehyung asks about their troubled life. Will they ever find freedom? Freedom, love, and harmony. So let's give you a general reading here. So let's see here. So your life up until this point, you're feeling a little bit trapped. You're feeling a bit, like you're not really in control of your life. Freedom and harmony. So yeah, there's a little bit of maybe discourse in life. Let's say your life is up until this point. Okay, so I'm not sure how to read this in reverse. So this card normally represents a strong bully in your life, or an intimidator in your life, but it's come up as reverse. So I want to say that maybe there is somebody here that's actually where you see as like is kind of like disruptive and harshing your mellow. I feel like they're actually really looking out for you. Whereas you see that's like, it seems like they're really, really harsh. They're really, really mean. They're really, really like, you know, trying to control you. I feel like they have really, really good intentions, but it's just really hard to see that right now. And that's where a lot of like maybe your discomfort in life and some of your dissatisfaction is coming from. But your actions now, the King of Cups. If you just have a little bit of a stable, if you're a little bit more stable in your emotions, if you're a little bit more calm-minded and start thinking things through, I think you can start seeing some of these, some of the really, really good things in your life. You can see the people that love you. You can find the actual real harmonies in your life. You can find those moments in life where you can see where all of that greatness is coming from. I just want to double check here on the King of Cups here, because I want to just double check. See if that is like really right. Yes. Yeah, so using your head, using both your head and your heart, balancing some like emotional and practical needs here. It's important that you don't repress your emotions. So just keep a stable head, voice your opinions, you know, be very, very genuine with how you are expressing yourself and how you're receiving expressions from others. And so your fortune seems like you'll have a lot of sort of I wouldn't say gain, but you'll experience a lot of you'll prevent a lot of like disaster, basically a lot of loss. By following through with like your emotions and like keeping in tune, keeping calm, you're going to have a very, very strong foundation in life. I've caused more loss. Well, this is your future. Your future says that you aren't going to have any more, or you're going to prevent some. So it looks like that there will be, it's going to be very, very promising. I can't give you a when, or we can ask for some clarity on maybe some of the situations that happened here that could cause that. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so through, I believe, guidance? Looking for guidance. I just want to double check that. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, just being, I guess, like, by just like laying out some of your boundaries, by just laying down some boundaries, making sure like, you know, these are my boundaries, please don't cross them, sort of thing. It's going to be slow. It's going to be a very, very eventual process. But when we see judgment, yeah. So there will be a time when it comes. Like when you will know when it comes. It's going to be a slow and gradual process, but when the time comes, like this is my turning point in life, it's going to show. So that's what's going to be. That's what's in your future today, for what the cards are saying for your future. Okay, AOHell asks, I have a question of what's the best way to move forward creatively. Okay, so we're doing more of like an art and career sort of idea. So let's read for that. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. Whoa, that's not good. Okay. Oh. Pardon my shuffles. Oh wait, sorry. When do I get? Okay, so Jam, I'll do yours. I'll do yours in a second. It didn't pop up until now for some reason. Oh, pinned by Jam Kisuke. Evil Tree Sock. Okay, sorry. Evil Tree Sock. When do I go back to work? Okay, so I'll flop around, and I'll answer that question in a little bit here. Sorry about that. I didn't notice the pin until now. Okay, so AOHell, what do the cards have to say for you? So up until this point, let's see. You've been balancing everything really, really well. It looks like a lot of balance in your life. You have very, very strong knowledge of like when to do things, when not to do things, when to put something aside for something else. It looks like you're doing the right things for balance. as for like maybe like work or like, you know, art or whatever it is creatively, your creative process seems to be well put together. Your okay, your opportunities seem to be lying in the moon in the upright position. A very mysterious card. There is a path forward. Sometimes we might not look towards the path that we're like, we can't really see the path, or we're gazing away from the path that we want to take. There's gonna be a whole lot of distractions, but I think like the cards are trying to tell me here is that like you need to really focus on really what's there, on what's on the direction you really want to go to. I just want to double check my reading here. Just the moon. Yeah, very just uncertainty. I understand that you may be a little bit anxious, or like, you know, like a little bit like a uncertainty when it comes to your creativity. But it's always like you need to like make sure that you don't let the distractions really get to you, or be like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. Really trying to hone in on like what you're good at. I think that's some of the advice and what the future has for you. It doesn't look very stable. It's not looking too stable, unfortunately. But you know, there's always good and there's always bad when it comes to interpretations, right? So it looks like you are going to be taking a very solo path. It's something that you're going to have to like really find yourself. I think that you will find success. I feel like you will find success, but like it's gonna be a really lonely road on the way there. And you're gonna feel very isolated creatively. But creatively, in the end, I feel like you are going to succeed. I have this weird feeling and aura about your success in creativity. But I think you're going to be a little bit of a black sheep, though. I feel like you're going to be a little bit of a black sheep when it comes to creativity. So just be aware that what you might think is isolating, it just means uniqueness, I think. So really embrace that, I think. Embrace that uniqueness of yours. But again, it's gonna feel like you're gonna be very alone in the path forward in terms of creativity. Okay. Yuriko. Ooh, a serious relationship. A serious relationship. Okay, so let's read for your love today. I forgot to do a pretty dang good shuffle. I just cut the cards basically. Why is it my turn already? Because you asked it so early. That was a shitty shuffle, but you know, the cards do what the cards do. Okay, so up until this point, King of Pentacles, a very emotionally unstable, at least when it comes to a serious relationship. Maybe you've had some sort of trauma when it comes to previous relationships. Maybe it seems like there hasn't been a really strong emotional sort of bond between you and your partners in the past. Let's just see here. Oh, it's Pentacles. Getting close to home already. It's what the cards say. Yeah, so it looks like you've had like a lot of sort of like people who have been taking from you. Maybe people have just sort of like maybe talked to you basically on a whim and just like wasn't really into it. It seems like it. So it looks like there's just been a lot of like abuse. I'm not saying necessarily abuse, but a lot of like neglect. Maybe from you, maybe from your partners. There might be some sort of like overlap between the two, but like that's what the cards are telling me today. Let's see, Temperance. Okay, so your opportunities in today. So Temperance means sort of like guidance or like caring, right? So Temperance I'm not sure what the cards are really trying to say here, but it feels really like the cards are saying that that you need to be a little bit more selfish. I think you need to be a little bit more selfish in what you are looking for. Just let me just double check here in terms of love. In terms of love here. Yeah. So you might like this. Okay. You might like this. I think now is the time for you to if you know somebody, right? Now's the time for you to really press them, to really start, making those moves. Don't not necessarily be like, yo, I like you. Let's date. But like really lay on those moves. I feel like if there's somebody there, you really need to lay on those moves, and really show your best self. Really. Yeah. I think you are in the right place right now, maybe. It seems like that maybe you're in the right place right now, but now's the time to be making those moves. Okay. And so I see there's going to be some like sort of, not necessarily conflict, but there's going to be some sort of discussions happening. There's going to be a lot of like words being thrown around. There's going to be a lot of like, this or that, and that's the thing is that that's totally normal in a relationship. When you have these relationships, right, you're just going to have the conversations. You're going to have to leave, talk about the boundaries and talk about your sort of like, the do's and don'ts of like what you want, what you don't want. But through these conversations that you're going to have with this particular person or people, I don't even know if it's going to be maybe one or multiple people, but you're going to have a lot of conflicting ideas, but it looks like they're going to resolve really nicely. You're going to find a nice, even, solid ground. And unfortunately, it might not be the next person. But really put yourself out there, like right now, really put yourself out there. Say like, I want, this is what I want, right? So I feel like there is going to be a lot of discussion. right now. I mean, it doesn't have to be right now, but your opportunities right now, I feel like are going to fade away if you don't. And this is speaking from experience for myself as well. But the longer you wait for a relationship, the harder it is to get, and that's just the fact of life. But yeah, it looks like there will be. I'm a little curious on a bit more the future. Empress. Okay, so This is interesting. So Empress represents femininity. I feel like maybe, like, let's see here. Yeah. No, that's Emperor. Where's Empress? So it looks like the Empress. A lot of your conflict here with this particular person is going to involve feelings of neglect, similar to what we have in here. You're gonna have like feelings of neglect, and you're gonna have feelings of like not feeling heard. So as long as you lay these boundaries, I feel like if you lay these boundaries here, you'll have more of that sort of success in that love life there. And that's what the cards have said. Just in time for cuffing season. What's cuffing season? Okay, Evil Tree Sock. Evil Tree Sock. When will you get back to work? That's a really good question. A lot of people right now out of a job. I know the job market is not necessarily the best in almost like every sort of industry right now, but let's see. Evil Tree Sock. Up until now, so you've been moving forward. you've been like progressing. You've been doing all that you can. You've been really, really pushing. I feel like you have been really trying. There's no doubt that you are confident in what you're doing, but maybe it hasn't like led to what you want. So let's see where your opportunity lies in. So we see opportunities in abundance. So your opportunity in abundance, maybe you're looking for maybe a job in a place where you're not expecting. You'll find a job in a place that you're really not expecting, as represented by the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, you're gonna have whenever you do get back to work, I feel it's gonna be well rewarding. A very, very positive. It's maybe just around the corner, that like it might be happening very, very soon. There's a shift happening. I can't really understand when it's gonna happen. I do see a shift happening though, and then your future lies in the Magician. I see a lot. You're gonna be in power. You're gonna be in a position where you are feeling empowered, not necessarily in power, but you're gonna feel empowered about what you're doing. So there's gonna be a critical turning point. I can't really tell you when, but when this happens, right? Ace of Wands. There's gonna be a bit of a struggle here. You're gonna struggle a lot, but when that struggle is over, you're gonna be feeling strong. Yeah. So, it seems like after a very, very deep struggle, it looks like you will find that job opportunity that you're looking for. It's going to be it's going to be a very, very difficult path forward, but that is what the cards are telling me. When people get together during cold season, just for a place to stay. God, I'm so warm. It's so hot in my office right now. Okay, let's see. Eva Elixir asking about their love life as well. How's their romance gonna go? So, a lot of love today. Everybody feeling lonely. Lonely Hearts Club. A difficult path forward is very accurate. Yeah. If you would like me to clarify a little bit more, we can do that as well. But cards never really tell me when, but like opportunities of when it's gonna happen, you know? Okay, so who was this again? Eva Elixir, about your romantic relationship. So far, not very stable. Very, very lonely. You've had a very, very lonely life so far. If you have been in a relationship, it hasn't felt stable. It's felt very rocky. Maybe the moment is good, but after the moment is gone, it just feels like it falls apart. So your opportunities is balance, really, to find balance into your love life here. Again, these two cards have showed up once again. So yeah, I don't really know. Just it's, you know, finding that balance between, I guess finding the balance between you and your potential partner. You know, always, I feel like people always need to work on themselves, right? But you know, it's not always about. Sometimes it's not always about you, right? Sometimes it's not always about you. Sometimes it's about like, it's about, you know, finding the right person, right? So weighing your choices, honestly. Right now, just to be weighing your choices, just to be kind of cautious. Definitely because of this earlier card here as well, how things have been unstable. Always just kind of like weigh your choices when it comes to like meeting new people and like talking and, you know, and getting there, you know, and getting there. So be a little bit selfish. Be a little bit selfish. Lay your boundaries. Cards are always telling me, guys, lay your boundaries. Sometimes it might seem like it might be like, oh, they're the one, right? They're the one. Oh, but sometimes you need to realize that like they might be just maybe taking from you. So just be aware that you need to also just steal your heart as well. Steal your heart and weigh your choices. I feel like the right time will come. Well, let's see here. The Queen of Swords. Okay, emotionally stable. So a good sign is an emotionally stable partner, and somebody who's willing to stand up for you. So maybe a good question to ask is like similar, not necessarily this same question, but like if I was a worm, would you like what would you still love me, right? But like more like if I got injured, right? How far, like, you know, like would you be okay with taking care of me, sort of thing, you know? Somebody who's like really, really emotionally mature, I feels like is going to be the person. So always be aware of these sort of questions when you're looking towards finding love. If that's not it, then I don't know. If you're currently in a relationship right now, then it's good to probably ask those questions. A balance between you and your partner. Make sure that you are like, you know, it's not just a you thing. It's not just a them thing. Make sure that they get their me time. Make sure you get your me time. I feel like that needs to happen a lot. And then yeah. What kind of shampoo do you use? Ironically enough, I just dropped some freaking cards and I need ducked behind the table. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Ah. Terribly sorry. Okay, question. Should I break up with my current relationship partner? Okay. Okay, let's just see how your love life is going with your partner then. Okay. Whew. I swear, Lonely Hearts Club today. Lonely Hearts Club. Okay, so who was this? Taku is asking, should I break up with my partner? I feel like, okay, I don't need the cards to tell me this, but if you're questioning it, maybe. It is very likely that you probably should. I keep blowing out my candles. I think that was a sign that, like, maybe my advice is bad. Okay, let's see. Up until this point, your love life so far has been very generous, right? You guys have been kind of been giving to each other. Maybe you've been like too generous towards them, maybe actually. But it feels generosity has been a key moment in your relationship. Let me just pull for clearance here. Okay, so it looks like that you have been very generous here. And there has been patience and has been rewarded. So I feel like it's been a really, really rewarding. I feel like it might have been rewarding right now. So far my advice right now has been bad. My personal advice has been bad. So it looks like, yes, so far it's been okay. It's been a generous relationship. You've been kind to each other. You've been giving each other maybe gifts often, or like showing like that attention that you guys need. The Emperor. So, in love, this one's interesting. I feel like maybe there's been some sort of uncompromise then. It's very, very, very like black and white. There's no sort of gray area that's been happening so far. just sort of my way or the highway sort of deal. Maybe that's you right now, because I feel like should I break up with my partner? It's like a my way or the highway sort of deal. I feel like maybe that there has been a lot of generosity that's been happening and you just haven't really been looking at it. You just have been like kind of what specifically that you would want, not necessarily that you need. So it's possible that you need to really clear that up and make a really, really strong decision about that. Frieren, is that you? Maybe. Okay, your opportunity. Okay, so honestly, it looks harmonious. The cards are saying don't do it. The cards are saying it looks like you're gonna have so this card actually represents family. It represents family and harmony. It looks like it's a long-term thing. This is your relationship right now. Feels it's gonna be a long-term thing. So it looks good. The cards are saying don't do it. Girl, don't do it. Girl, don't do it. It's been going on for 8 months so far. Well, I mean, I guess so. The cards are saying don't do it, but really look towards what's the positives, right? The positives and the uncompromising. So there has been a lot of good moments in your relationships, it seems like, but there's also been a lot of my way or the highway sort of dealios, and sort of like try to open up your mind or your relationship with compromises and like lay those boundaries out, being like, okay, this is what I don't want, but right, a big whole but, right? I don't like this, but like. What do you feel about it, right? So, and try to like maybe meet them halfway sort of deal, but because it looks like you have a really, really good thing going on right now. Okay, next. Can I make it to Nippon? Can you make it to Japan? The answer is yes. Financially, that's a good question. You can always go to Japan. Maybe not right now though. Because Japan is going through a very, very serious stuff right now. I blew it out by breathing again. And I got wax on my thing here. Usually if I accidentally blow out the candles, it means I'm giving bad advice. So maybe you can't make it to Japan, but let's see what the cards are saying today. So it looks like there's going to be a little bit of, looks like a theft is going to happen. It seems like someone's going to take something from you. Maybe that opportunity is being taken away by somebody else. But, sorry, my hair is like picking up right now. It looks like, yeah, your opportunity is being taken away. Your chance to go to Nippon. So if you're planning to go with a friend, or if you're planning to go with family, they might have the opportunity to maybe swipe that opportunity away from you. Maybe one of them gets sick or something, or like they get injured, or they don't have enough money to go and you can't go with them anymore. Or so it looks like someone in your life is going to take that opportunity away from you. You're gonna have to share the burden though. You're gonna have to share that burden. So without having somebody in there to help you to get there, to reach Nippon, right? Glorious Nippon, as they say. You can't do it alone. But you got to be wary about the people who will not be able to follow through. And I don't want I don't want to say like you're not gonna make it, but the cards say like it's maybe not likely. It's maybe not likely. The moon in the upside, in the reversed position. The energy isn't there. But you know, fate can always be turned, right? Fate can always be turned. So, just be wary, okay? Oh my, oh my, oh my. I'm so sorry. But, you know, just find those opportunities. Find the, you know, make sure that there are people that you can trust with your opportunities. And I feel like you could make it. About to go to a bonfire. A bonfire? Bon odori. Bon odori. Why are you dressed as Frieren? Why aren't you dressed as Fern? Okay, Try asks, looking for guidance on the job hunt. Job hunt guidance. Okay. So there has been a lull in the queue now, so if you guys have any other questions, we can totally ask those as well. Anybody that ask at a Fern cosplay, please do. Please do. The convention is in what? How many? Is in 6 months? 6 or 7 months. It's just a cloak and a white dress. It's a cloak and a white dress and a purple hair. You love purple. You love purple. Okay. So what was the question again? Sorry. Chai's looking for guidance on the job hunt. Okay. So guidance on the job hunt. So it doesn't look like there are many choices for you in terms of the job hunt. That actually is real for like a lot of people actually right now. There are not a lot of choices, but you seem to have maybe an idea in mind of what you would like for a job. Might not be the best choice for what you want though. You are very, very limited in what you can get. And that's always just kind of like a real ass thing. So keep an eye out for like the, you know, the sort of abstract opportunities in terms of jobs. So like, you know, not everybody wants to work, you know, not everyone wants to work in fast food, but like honestly, if you, okay, don't get a job in fast food. If you, no one really wants a job in like, you know, like retail or anything like that, right? No one wants to work at retail. Well, some people do, right? But not everybody does. But like, you know, try to look out for those smaller ones as well. It's not, maybe not necessarily what you'll want, but yeah. So it looks like you're going to have a lot of independence as well. Let's just double check this. The Page of Cups. I can never really tell if Page usually represents a young person or like the starting of something. So, creative outlet. Yeah, so it looks like you're just kind of very stuck and like you're looking for someone to like really look to. So, I think it's maybe time to stop looking for advice and start relying on your intuition here. Yeah, your intuition should probably lead you to that job opportunity that you are looking for. Stability. We are looking at stability. So maybe what I'm seeing here is that maybe you are looking too much in the short term and you should be more thinking about the long term as well. So like think about a job that, like, can I see myself being here for 5 years, 7 years, 10 years? Start thinking about jobs like that. I feel like you maybe are looking for a job that you want, but not necessarily a job that you need, you know? So let's see if we can find some clarity on that. You are not going to be, it seems like you're not going to be in a position of power, so you're not going to be a sort of a boss or like a manager or anything. So, but that's not to say that you'll be stuck there, right? There are always opportunities for improvement. It does look like you need to be a little bit more independent on your decisions on getting a job. Maybe it means self-employment. Maybe it means maybe it means taking advantage of the system. I don't know. But you're not necessarily going to be given a wealthy amount through a nice job. But it is looking stable. It is looking stable in the future for you. I'm not necessarily sure what it means for success, but it looks at least stable for you. I'm not sure if you'll really like that reading, but that's what it says. My sister and her boyfriend are dressing up as Frieren and Stark. I'm dressing up as Frieren. Can I meet your sister and boyfriend, and can I harass them and like give them candy and be like, shut it, boy, you should eat your Werther's Original. I gave out Werther's Original. Last time I was at a convention dressed as Frieren, I gave out Werther's Originals. I made 3 friends that way. Okay, let's see. Is there another one on YouTube? No. Okay, let's see. Should I give up on teaching? Okay. I mean, we never lose the teaching position, right? We never stop being teachers for other people. Whether it be our friends or our family, our loved ones, our children, other people's children, elderly, we're always teaching something. So my advice is to not give up on teaching. But yeah, so we see some generosity happening, right? Some generosity is happening in here. Up until this point, you have not been selfish. You've been very, very kind and caring. You've been making sure that everybody has everything that they need. Maybe even giving too much of yourself, which also could be a bad thing, right? So you have been very, very giving up until this point. Justice. The opportunities that have brought you to this point have very seemed unjust, hence the justice card, right? The justice card. It's gonna seem unjust. It's gonna seem fair. Maybe you're not feel like your efforts are resulting in the results that you want. Let's see. Yeah. So with that, so up until this point, right? It looks like maybe you've been taken advantage of in terms of teaching, as an occupation as a teacher. So it's looking bad. It's looking bad. All right. But let's get some. Let's see what your future has to say. Okay. So yeah, you're not happy. You are not going to be happy with it. You're not happy with teaching. It looks like there's opportunities elsewhere. It does look like there's opportunities elsewhere. My advice, though, personal advice, always set yourself up first before leaving, and that's making sure so you're not in like sort of like my position where I left my job, came back, and I was like, okay, now what the fuck do I do? And so now I'm dressed as Frieren giving tarot readings. So that's what's happening today. So yeah, set yourself up. I mean I work as a barista too, but like, you know, that's something that I like doing. I wasn't prepared for it. I was not prepared for it. But, you know, here I am. Again, every Tuesday and Thursday, doing whatever the frick. I also almost died drinking Dr. Pepper. Who freaking knew? Alright. Taku asks, should I work in the entertainment industry? So let's see what the entertainment industry has for you. Yeah, Akira died in the Dr. Pepper incident. We're just using a voice changer to sound like Akira today. So. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. How could you? I feel like that was a reference to something. That was a terrible shuffle, but you know the cards do what the cards do. There are no such thing as coincidence. But there is such thing as I fucked that up, so I'm gonna do it again. Hello, welcome. Okay, so should you work in the entertainment industry? Up until this point, we're seeing this fucking card a lot. Maybe I'm just really bad at shuffling the cards, but we've been seeing this card so fucking much today. Anyways, so up until this point, it looks like you've been. Whatever industry that you are working in now, it looks like it's been very kind to you. Very fulfilling. Not necessarily fulfilling emotionally, but it's been fulfilling financially. That could be very much correct for you. Not quite sure. But let's see. The star. Okay, so there are opportunities on the rise for you. Renewal and opportunity. So it does look like you should be expanding your horizons here. It looks like maybe the star is guiding you, that you're look towards something that will really guide you into the entertainment industry. I feel like, can we get a little bit of clarity on that? The Knight of Cups. Yeah, so it looks like you want to find somebody with a little bit more expertise and find some, guidance to move forward. Yeah, it's saying here to move forward with the opportunities that you have in front of you. It's looking stable. It's looking stable. There is opportunity for you in the entertainment industry. What that might be, it's a really good question. Could it be, could it be like video, audio, and editing sort of thing? Could it be like, you could be an entertainer of sorts of yourself? You could even, you might be even the camera guy though. So it's always really important. The sun. It might not be the most loved job, but it's a job that is required. It's not the most glorious job, I feel, in the entertainment industry. If that's all right with you, but if you want to work in industry, right? The opportunities are there for you, but like it might not be the role that you're seeking. Thank you, Abyss, for the follow, by the way. I didn't know you do tarot readings. I didn't know I did it either. I didn't even know I was dressed as Frieren. Who the frick is Frieren? Yeah. Not the most glorious job, but you have opportunities in the entertainment industry. I drank so much Dr. Pepper I passed out, yeah. And now I'm here. Will my sister's relationship go well? Okay, so I'm assuming they're currently in a relationship. Oh, did I just drop a card? No, I didn't. Okay. Honestly, I hate it when tarot readers are shuffling their deck and they're like, okay, your opportunities today, right? Hold on, I can't fucking drop a card for the life of me right now though. They're like, oh, I'm gonna shuffle the cards really badly, and then a card will pop out, and then that's the card that we'll be using. I can't fucking do that apparently. Okay, maybe it is. Let's try this method. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. This is a different method, okay? This is a different method. So it looks like she's not ready. Looks like she's not ready for this relationship. And there's gonna be some like sort of struggle. There was the world that did show up as well. Abundance. So this normally means abundance in the reverse though. What is this? Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. Let me just double check my reading. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it looks like there's gonna be a struggle between like the standards between them, but there is wholeness. There's happiness and wholeness and completion in their relationship. It looks like. So in the end, it does look like they're gonna be a happy couple, but there's gonna be that sort of conflict of balance of like me versus you, like, but what about my needs, what about like your needs, what about my needs, sort of dealio. Yeah, there's always it's gonna feel maybe even stagnant even, but it looks like right now, as of right now, she's not ready. Your sister might not be ready for the relationship, and there's going to be a lot of trouble, but like there's going to be wholeness at the end of it. There's going to be happiness as long as they can get through those issues. I don't really trust that method. That didn't feel right. How do I just join a queue? Just ask a question, a moderator will pin it. But if you ask act now, and you'll get a free tarot reading right now. You're wearing a Frieren costume? I sure am. Welcome. We are. My cowl keeps shifting on me. You guys freaking see this? It keeps shifting. Am I giving you a boner yet? Okay, Abyss asks, what is my future on being a streamer? Okay. So streamer, so my advice right now, this is my advice. And if the candles go out, that means it's bad advice. But streaming has always been hard. Streaming is never easy, right? There's always, everyone wants to be a streamer nowadays. Everyone wants to be a streamer. Everyone's out of a job and they're like, I want to be a streamer. And there's so many people that are like that. In my opinion, take streaming not as a job, do it as a passion, right? Artists are rewarded for their passion. If you are in it for the money, if you're in it for the fame, if you are in it for the wrong reasons, the answer is going to always be no. Your future is going to be bleak. So that's my advice, and the candles didn't go out, so it's usually pretty good advice. All right, so your advice as a future as a streamer. Let me just do another double shuffle here. Oh man, that was a bad shuffle. I'm gonna do it again. Bum, 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 bum. Give me a second. I'm gonna just change something real quick. All right. So Abyss asks, "What is my future on being a streamer?" So up until this, so you've been happy with it, right? You've been really, really happy. You've been seeing a lot of the joys of streaming. So I feel like you kind of understand the goodness that comes with streaming, the joys that come with streaming. You kind of already understand that it's not always going to be rainbows and butterflies, but when you do see the rainbow, right, you you can appreciate for what it's worth. So like that at least is very good for you. A lot of collaborations, it looks like. You're gonna have a lot of collaborations. There's gonna be a lot of community for you. There's gonna be a lot of like sort of conversation, a lot of like sort of back and forth between people, but in a good way. In a good way. So there's gonna be a lot of like just a lot of. So you know how like we have like conflicting personalities, right? People can have conflicting personalities. Your conflicting personalities with the people that you meet through streaming is going to actually benefit you. It's going to maybe seem like a negative for you, but through these sort of clashing personalities, I feel like you're going to find success in there. Ooh, okay. So just be wary about people that are going to be willing to take from you. So success-wise, I'm not really quite sure. It does look like you are going to get somewhere, and then maybe it's going to be swept out from under your feet. That's kind of like how the vibes I'm getting from the cards right now. You can get a little bit of clarity of the page of Pentacles. Yeah, so somebody is going to be. They're going to be maybe more than one person. Maybe it's a group of people. There's going to be people that are going to be looking up to you when actually they're going to be sort of taking from you. You feel like they're like, oh, they're coming to me for, you know, for this and that, and actuality they're coming to like take from you. They're coming for you in front of selfish ways. So yeah, you're gonna get to a position where you feel very, very confident in what you're doing. You're gonna feel very, very strong, but you're gonna be people who are gonna be very, very sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Very, very leech-like. You have a really, really good opportunity. Just make sure you stay friendly with people. Make sure you are keeping that positivity, that creativity flowing. It feels like, yeah, it might not be exactly where you want to be, but you have the potential to be a really good streamer. And that's what the cards are saying to me today. All right, so yeah, if you find streaming enjoyable, if you like talking with people, you have that opportunity to do really, really well. So they have an alter ego. I don't think it's an alter ego. I think that maybe they have I think they just might have, you know, there's just some bad eggs in the group. In my room I have a calm and relaxing aura. My sister, my mom, my cat, once they rest they enjoy. See, that's already good. That's already good. That's already great of you. Yeah, so that's the one thing that I think the streaming space is missing a lot is people with calming personalities. There's too much Kai Cenat going on. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so queso. But no, so I was watching a TikTok the other day, and the person who was making the TikTok, they just, I don't know what it is about streamer. It's a gamer streamer speak. It's not necessarily gamer speak, but it's not streamer speak either. It's like a combination of both, where people are like, Yo, chat, did you fucking get that? Oh my god, yeah, for real, bro. Oh, did you get that clip, bro? Like I'm like, oh my god, shut up. Like, why is there so many of that? Why do they always think, like, are people trying to fake being hype and exciting? Because to me, it sounds desperate. That's like what I feel, you know? People are desperate to be center of attention, but the way they talk makes it sound like that's exactly what they're trying to do, and it doesn't feel genuine. It doesn't feel like they're actually excited. They're like, whoa, bro, that was a clip. Oh my god, a clip. Oh my god. Oh, that was the clip, bro. I'm like, oh my god, shut up. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it, and I hope your streaming opportunities go well. Let me give you a quick follow and see. I want to see where that takes you. Maybe it is a positive. It'll lead you to a positive positive outcome. I want to be there to see that. All right, let's see here. Nope. We have an empty queue. So yeah, we'll just sit here and have some fun. Do a little bit of chatting. Oh. Oh my god. A cow? Do you see that? It's happening again every single time. There's 2 questions? What are you talking about? Oh, there is. What will my future friendship look like? Sorry, I'm really bad at Twitch is really, it doesn't show the pinned message very well. I wish, can I make that stand out a bit more? Thank you, mods. Okay, so Grillhead Foods asks, what's my future friendship look like? Future friendship. Is this a particular person that you have in mind? Is it maybe is it like maybe just a potential one that you're looking for? But whatever the case would be, let's take a look, shall we? Friendships in general. Okay, so friendships in general. Let's take a gander, shall we? Let's hope we don't get these same fucking cards again. The card that I really want to see today is the three of Swords, because that's always fun to tell. Okay. Your friendships in general. Let's see. Okay, so it seems very disharmonious right now. Disharmonious. Very disharmonious. My titties are fucking sweating as hell right now. Sorry. So very disharmonious right now. Definitely not fulfilling for you. You definitely feel very alone, very isolated, it feels like. Maybe just not, maybe not having a sense of belonging. I feel like you don't have a sense of belonging right now. Maybe you're drifting between groups right now, but like you don't have a strong sense of belonging right now. So Chariot, it feels like you have not really been making the effort that you should be making in the right decisions. You are not really progressing the way that you want to progress. There has been a lot of stagnation when it comes to your friend groups, it looks like. Yeah, so there aren't really many people in your life right now, it seems, that would really stand up and fight for you, or be on your side inside of an argument, or like, you know, be willing to stand by you, really defending you. So that's what I'm really seeing. But I feel like also you need to have this sort of will to also look out for those people as well, to also defend them, to start really building these relations that are willing, that you're willing to fight for. A friendship you're really, really willing to fight for as well, to really look out for that. Just trust your intuition, really. Look for those people, bond with them, really, really connect with them emotionally. They will be there. You will have a sense of belonging eventually. It seems like, yeah, it looks like there's not really, it's going to be like very harmonious. Like when you find that friend, when you find those friends, when you find that circle, it's going to feel very, very strong, very, very stable. Yeah, and it looks like together, even as a friend group, it looks like you're going to have a lot of like momentum moving forward, creatively, as you know, career-wise, even emotionally. You're gonna have a lot of progress. You're gonna be able to go through things. You're gonna go through a lot of things with this particular friend group. When you do, as of right now, maybe not really strong. But yeah, you don't really have a whole lot of strong circles that you can really, really call home right now. But when that does happen, when you do find home, it looks like it is going to be one of the best circles that you'll ever be in. And that's what the cards are telling. That's what the cards are telling me. Why do you like describing rejection? Because it's fun. Also, when it comes up as reversed, when Three of Swords comes up reversed, it's always exciting. We did get the tower though, with it, which is pretty cool. Oop. Okay, what was the next question? What does my future hold, money-wise? What does my future hold, money-wise? So Taku asks, money. Well, in my opinion, the economy is going to collapse and no one's going to have any money, and then everyone's not going to have any way to pay for anything. And then there's going to be an entire global reset of economy. And that's what my brain is telling me. The tower is my favorite. You like predicting misfortune? Is that what's happening? You just like misfortune so much, you just like to... Terrible things are gonna happen! Okay. YouTube, you're slacking. YouTube, the queue is gone. Just kidding, there's one person who added something. So we'll do this one on Twitch, and then we'll flop back onto YouTube. The cards. You said Three of Swords. That's even worse. Okay, your point. Okay. Have my chaps not sent? No, they're still there. I'm just stupid. Okay, so. In terms of money, strength and the reversed position. Now, what is strength? Usually just really means strength. Up until this point, what does it mean? The strength arcana. In terms of money, it doesn't look like you're very strong financially. I mean, and that might be the reason why you're asking this question, is that like right now you're not feeling very, very. You don't feel very in control of your money right now. Kind of leaking out the butthole of your wallet. So maybe that's the reason why you're asking the question today. You're spending money on things that you wish you didn't really want to spend on, but you know you have to because that's the way life is. The sun. So opportunities right now. The sun. So it just means usually like brightness and happiness. Really, it's the sun, bright and warm. So, as long as you're confident, I guess, as long as you're confident in your spending, and you know, spending the money that you have right now, I feel like as of right now, you'll end up in a strong financial situation, if you do end up being more aware of, being more confident in how that money is being spent. Right now, it seems like you're also very just anxious right now about money, like extremely just anxious about money and not having control. But you do have some control over where you can have that money. So if you just keep following through with that, happiness. We got wholeness. We got happiness and wholeness and stability and loved ones. It looks like your family, not necessarily your family, direct family, your blood related family, but your just the people that you call dear to you. They will have, you and them will have sort of a strong financial stability together. This card really wants you to be happy. This card's calling to you. The 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, we're not getting the shitty cards. We're not getting like the three of swords. We're not getting the 6 of Pentacles. I want to get the 6 of Pentacles. I want to tell somebody that they're gonna die in 7 days or something. Will I find a lover that doesn't hurt me? Will I find a lover that doesn't hurt me? I need to get that that extension that Ku has, that Feli Ku has, that brings up the chat on screen specifically and tells you who is chatting. I really like that. Let me do an actual like good shuffle, and then we'll give Taehyung a we'll give Taehyung the question here. Okay. So thank you for the follow, Circle. Thank you. So once again, Taehyung is asking, will I find a lover that doesn't hurt me? Lonely Hearts Club. Up until this point, looks like you are you haven't been too adventurous in terms of love. You kind of been sort of like hiding away, sort of like, you know, being a little wary of it. Kind of maybe being a little bit too complacent when it comes to love. Not making the right plans in terms of love. So maybe up until this point, there might have, I don't want to say like, oh, this person will do. Maybe that's sort of what's happening. I don't really quite know. But like there have been red flags and you're like, okay, well, that's fine. So I feel like he needs to start maybe looking for more long-term, maybe for more long-term sort of things. So there's gonna be some sort of like aggression. I see aggression currently right now. The opportunities that you've had so far have led to like aggression. Swords. So this usually means like some sort of like strong person that has been sort of strong-armed you into doing like into things. Not necessarily into doing things, but like has definitely been a strong personality in the relationship or relationships, I guess. So what may be disguised as, you know, just a fight could be really just an opportunity to talk, but just not taking it. Maybe to listen to yourself and not just trying to hear out the other person, because there has been it looks like there's been a lack of standards. So to look at not necessarily their standards, but look at your standards in the long term of things, and just accept that maybe that instead of changing yourself, that you can change. I don't mean to be like, I can fix him. Don't be like, I can fix him, but understand that people are there are people willing to change. There are people willing to change, not that you can change them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So as the future holds for you, girl, yes. And yeah, you're gonna have a very, very strong sort of, I see, you see a lot of love in there. It's looking promising. So just let me double check this reading here. Yeah, you'll looks like you're gonna have that sensual, supportive lover, that sensual sort of, listens to you sort of dealio. So, yeah, it's looking good. But girl, have standards. Girl, have standards. And that's what I'm saying. That's what the cards are telling me today. Hi, Soul Child. Hello, welcome in. Okay. All right. Again, thank you guys for the follows. I know the sub only part on shorts is a little restrictive, but things can get a little crazy around here, especially since I'm dressed up as Frieren right now. Can I ask a question? You can absolutely ask a question. There's no questions in the queue right now, so you can go ahead and ask the question. I'll answer it for you. Huh? What am I looking at? That was not there when I looked. That was not there when I looked. You did my second one or it canceled? It didn't send through. I think there's a cooldown. Dante. Who's Dante? Who's Dante? Is Dante a special somebody to you? All right, so how are they feeling about you right now? They are how they are feeling, not necessarily how they are doing, but how they're feeling, or how you're doing, right? But how they feel about you. Okay. That was a bad shuffle. My hair gets in the way. My hair keeps getting in the way. You see this? You see this? You probably can't see that. It's white hair. It's just that the guy I was with wanted to use my weakness and wanted to do adult stuff when I trusted them with an already broken heart. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like a predator. Another bad shuffle. Another bad shuffle. Someone I'm into, but we had a disagreement. So I was in this position before too, and hopefully the same card pops up that was like, why can't I freaking shuffle today? Hopefully that card will, that was like, that helped me a little bit. It will show up for you, but who knows? Who knows what the cards are gonna tell you today? All right, so Dante, please. Oh, it's not looking good, at least right now. So up until this point, it looks like a major catastrophe has happened. Like you had a really bad fallout. It looks like a really catastrophic fallout. If you can see here, just absolutely terrible. It was maybe you guys said some words that you didn't mean. Maybe some negativity really came out. But that's what up until this point has happened, at least in and maybe they're still thinking about that. Maybe they're still thinking about that. So let's see up right now. They do think fondly of you, it looks like. I can't say for certain, but it looks like they at least have maybe thought like it could have worked out. There does seem to be sort of like maybe regret of some sort. Let me just double check on here. Yeah, so I feel like maybe they were maybe too hasty. They have feelings of like maybe I was too hasty, right? And again, I'm not gonna say this is exactly how they feel, but this is what the cards are saying. They have sort of like feelings of like I was maybe too harsh or something like that. But let's see what else. Yeah, it looks like they are. They have some sort of regrets about it. Now, enough to be like, okay, I made a mistake. That's up to them on a personal level, but yeah, they kind of, I feel like they kind of couldn't really find, you know, they had this idea, right? And maybe it wasn't the right idea that they had in mind, and it caused this issue. But now they kind of be like, oh man, I kind of screwed up, and like that was pretty good, but I was looking in the wrong directions. Come on, hello, welcome in. All right, as for your future guy, you guys, the future, okay. So stand strong. Stand strong for your beliefs if they ever approach you. I have a feeling that they are going to approach you. If not, then don't. I feel like stand strong to your ideals. Just be ready, all right? Just be ready for any sort of conflict that might come. They wanted me to wait until they were ready for a relationship, but also wanted me to be with them like they were. Okay, so that gives a little bit of a context in here. So yeah, that really explains this one. They like wanted to be in a relationship with you, but they're also like not ready for it. So this represents patience and you know, nurturing, and they didn't want to put that in. It came up as reversed, right? It came up as reversed. So they definitely did want that sort of like happiness and whatever, but they just wanted, they weren't ready for it, it looks like. But you know, that's the opportunity, right? That's the opportunity. So just stand firm, really. Just really stand firm. Lay your boundaries. Lay your boundaries. This is like a whole lot of lay your boundaries sort of dealio. Connect with the emotions. Connect to each other through like, you know, the talking. Hi. Hi, I'm Frieren today. I'm fucking sweaty. I'm sweaty. I also have big titties. I swear they're big. Yeah. Yeah. Just, it's looking like self-empowerment, honestly. Honestly, just, you are ready. They are not. Make this about you. What they think of you, they think that you're too strong. Maybe you're too strong for them. Maybe they're intimidated by you. But I'd say hold back, because it's not worth it. Hold back. That's it. Yeah, Akira died during the Dr. Pepper incident, so now Frieren's here using a voice changer. I hope that would give you a little bit of clarity. It wasn't really that clear to me, but yeah, maybe just this hold your ground, really. Hold your ground. They're not ready, right? They want that happiness, but hold your ground. lay your boundaries. Okay, any questions? No, not on Twitch. I thought this was the one. You know, like the readings may not make sense to me, but to the person I'm reading for, it may make really, really clear sense. So, I'm just saying what the cards are saying. Okay. Should I choose to study chemistry? Okay, chemistry. That's a really specific and clear question. Should you study chemistry? No, you should study. You should study the art of tactician studies. You should be a tactician. You should be a problem solver. You should be a detective. I guess detective needs chemistry as well. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Alright. Should you come to study chemistry? Evelixir, should you come study chemistry? You have the knowledge for it. It looks like you have the knowledge for it. Let me just double check here. Yeah. It's definitely a new thing for you. I feel like it's something that you're not really comfortable with yet, but you do have the opportunities to learn more about it. The King of Wands, instability. Not confident. I feel like you're not confident in it. Are you not confident in the decision of wanting to study chemistry? I guess you're asking me, so I guess that would put it right. I feel like maybe you're not having the opportunities that you want right now in chemistry. Should you study chemistry? The answer is no. The answer is you feel like you don't have the what's the word I'm looking for? The proficiency to do it. Listen, I can't tell you. Use euphemism at least. No. The answer is no. Yeah, it feels like you don't really have the confidence to really do it. So the magician here represents confidence, power, the ability to manifest, right? The ability to put your will into things, right? He's enchanting all these, like, you know, these items, right? Full of power. That's not happening. So I feel like you aren't really you're not really confident. It looks like you have the potential, right? You have the potential. The Empress came up here, new opportunities, right? This does not mean new opportunities. This means like what did I say again? Nurturing, yeah, learning, right? Expressing that creativeness, nurturing, right? You have the ability to nurture this ability, but you feel very not confident. You don't feel confident in it. Frieren looks a little bit different. Frieren is having a bad hair day is what's happening. Oh, I'm so sweaty. Oh, I'm so sweaty. I'm gonna do a little dance. I'm gonna do a stand break. Get up and walk a bit. Do a TikTok dance? I don't even know any. I don't know, something like that. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Oh, okay. I'm still expecting? That's true. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, it's yours. Do a tarot reading on myself? Okay. Is there any other questions so far right now? There's one. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper. All right. Oh, I thought I blew it out. We're still good. Okay, so Conan asked, should I trust the voices in my head? This is obviously a throwaway question, but we're gonna answer it anyways. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper. Oh, I just dropped my freaking cards. We're gonna try that again. We are gonna try that again. Bum, 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 bum. So those who are wondering why redeems aren't working today, today is red primary day. I'll just remind you guys today is red primary. Dr. Pepper. Jam, did you just link that in my Discord? Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper. Okay, Conan, should you trust the voices in your head? The voices so far have led you to interesting opportunities. Swords. They've landed you. The voices have landed you in a position, like, you know, really good positions in life. Constructive. You know, you've had a lot of constructive thoughts. A critical thinking. The voices inside your head have given you critical thinking. So it's right now it's looking pretty all right for you to trust them thus far. It's bringing you opportunities of happiness for sure. The voices have, by you listening to the voices, it has made you happier. How do you get in the queue? So since you're on shorts, you can just ask the question and I'll get around to it. But there is a queue over on the horizontal side as well. Yeah, so it looks like there's some like happiness going on inside from the voices in your head. Yes, keep listening to the voices in your head. The voices have been nurturing you. And honestly, I think that it is more like your intuition has never really led you astray. So yeah, I feel like your intuition has not led you astray. So keep following your intuition. Keep listening to those voices inside the head. Let me see specifically here, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. It has put you in a good position. It has put you in a good position in life. Did you do mine? Did I do yours? It is not showing up in questions. Yeah, there are some questions that have not shown up for some reason. So if you use the Q&A, on the red side, family happiness. Yeah, that one didn't show up here. Let me just refresh here real quick. Yeah, that hasn't shown up. Okay, so Scarecrow, I will ask, or I'll do a reading for your question here. Your family's happiness. Yeah, so if I haven't, so my queue is empty. If I haven't answered your question yet, it probably didn't go through. So if your question hasn't been answered yet, go ahead and leave another question inside the Q&A. Oh shoot, no, that's okay. I can't do a Q&A over on the short side, so on the short side you just have to ask the question and hope I see it. Yeah. Pikmin asks, should I leave my friend group? Twitch is lacking too, by the way. Twitch has been lacking. And shorts, you're just gonna have to hope. Oh, mods, question. Can you pin anything in chat, by the way? I gotta see if I can fix that. Not Twitch, YouTube. Oh, my nails looked really cute for a second. Did you see that? Frieren, your nails. Okay, so Scarecrow, I know you're just leaving though, but we're gonna read this question for you. So this card really likes to freaking show up today. So it looks like up until this point, there's been some sort of like turmoil in the family. It looks like. So I'm not sure quite that. Could it be like maybe you know, somebody, you know, has maybe done something to upset the family, but as of right now, the total family happiness in total doesn't seem to be it doesn't seem to be on a high note right now. So that's very, very it's not very nice to hear right now, that's for sure. And maybe it seems like it at first, but it looks like maybe right now it's not. There's definitely not some content happening. I'm sorry, this is what the cards are just saying, man. There's no really content that's happening with the family happiness. As for your opportunities to do that, yeah, just hold strong, really. Hold strength. Have the strength to, you know, be the change there. Look for opportunities for you to, you know, bring happiness to different parts of your family. If you have any like nieces or nephew, like go to their soccer games or go to their dance recitals. You know, look for like find ways to really celebrate those holidays. I mean, Halloween is just around the corner. Christmas is coming up. I mean, whatever other Christmas there are, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all that stuff. There's opportunities for you to like really make that change for your family. This usually intuition came up reversed though. I'm so sweaty, guys. It looks like you have to be a bit more clear with each other. Maybe there's some things that's happening that that isn't really being said. You are all seem to be following your intuition on how you feel about each other. But they're, you know, intuition and reality are two different really things, right? You can always manifest, right? But sometimes you can't manifest something that's already there, you know? Something that's already really in place of it. There's hesitation, really. I see hesitation. Yeah, and then there will be a time where there's definitely going to be a time where your family is going to have to really face something And I feel like that's the moment where your family will be like, okay, I think something needs to change here. So, through whatever turmoil that's happening right now, it might not be apparent, right? It might not be super apparent, but when that time comes for you as a family to really bond and really, like, you know, work together, I feel like you can really get that happiness going. So whatever that is, you know, I don't really like that reading. I don't like it, but it's what the cards have said today. Okay, Chai asks, how much effort should I put into event planning? Okay, so is this event planning as a whole? Is this event planning for a particular event? I'm not really quite sure, but I will start the reading, and maybe it'll start clearing up for me as I ask along. Oh my god, you see this? It is completely like sideways on me now. It's like sideways. Alright, check the titties. We are good to go. Event planning. Wait, no, sorry. This is for Pikmin. Sorry, Pikmin, this is yours. This is for should I leave my friend group? So, maybe there's trouble in your friend group. Maybe there's been some bad eggs, but let's see how bad the situation is going to be. Judgment. So now is not the time to be judging whether or not you should be leaving. There's a lot more questions that you should be asking. Frieren has to do this every day. Yeah, probably not on a face cam though. Man, I should show you the fucking. I should point the camera this way more often, actually. So yeah, now's not the time to be really asking, like, should I be leaving, right? So it looks like there's been some satisfaction, though. There's some satisfaction in your friend group right now. Just try to weigh those out. There seems to be a lack of communication, though. When times are good, but like when things are bad, they're not necessarily catastrophic, they're just kind of uncomfortable, it seems. Yeah, and no one really has the strength to really say what's on their mind, or like really no one's really kind of stepping up and bringing the issues to attention. So that's something that you can really start to think about if this seems to continue. As of right now, it does look... This card, man, this card. Why does it keep coming up? Your card, it looks good. Your friend group doesn't seem to be a bad friend group. There just happens to be some issues that you guys need to work out. There seems to be an imbalance here. Maybe some people are leading more than other people, and other people are getting left behind. Maybe there are cliques happening in your friend group right now. You probably see the same, like maybe 4 or 5 people in a group call, and then they like maybe want to, then they maybe dip out shortly after some other people come in, or maybe like there are people in the group that just don't feel comfortable joining in a group call or in a group situation. I mean, I'm thinking of like Discord, right? But like, maybe there are people who aren't being invited, really. Like if you're going out somewhere, right, there may be people that are not being invited, or it's the same like 3 or 4 people that are still going out doing the same things, and they're just kind of like not inviting other people because they're like, oh well, like our schedules aren't really lining up. Oh, it's not really, you know, there doesn't seem to be a balance in that friend group though. Just listen to each other and hear each other out, really. Depending on the reaction on bringing up these problems, should really decide should really decide what you should do with your friend group. If they're not willing to compromise, if they aren't willing to listen, if they aren't willing to, like, you know, if they say there's not a problem, but there clearly is a problem, then maybe it's the chance to really start evaluating, should I leave this friend group? And that's what I've read today for you. Well, okay. I'm so sweaty. Sorry, I keep talking about how sweaty I am right now, but I am. Can you wake me up in 10 minutes? Can I just scream into the mic for 10 minutes, or in 10 minutes, I guess? Scream it into the mic for 10 minutes. Okay. All right, next question. So yeah, this is the event planning one. Sorry for the little cuck there, Chai. Sorry for the little cuck there. But yeah, now we can answer that question of the event planning. I really needed that, thanks. Well, listen, it's not me. It's not me telling you, it's the cards telling you. And listen, anybody who like does tarot readings, I feel like you should always take them with a grain of salt. They're always not truly like how it represents, right? That last family one I just read for, like, I feel like that was not accurate at all. But like, it's what the cards told me, so. Okay, let's see here. All right, Chai, sorry for the cuck. Okay. Don't be the leader. Don't be the leader. Leave some of the efforts to some other people. Because the more you try to take charge, I feel like the more that people will start to start bearing some grudges or bearing some negative energy towards you. How effeminate you are. Thank you. I've always been effeminate. Do you want to see what I look like as a butch lesbian? I'm a butch lesbian today. Okay. So yeah, so try not to take charge too much. You know, be a leader, don't take charge, is what I'm hearing here. Knight of Cups, listen to, progress is not necessarily the thing that you're looking for with this event planning sort of dealio. Take things a little bit slower than you normally would. It's for me, it's saying like you need, honestly, it's saying work less, don't work so hard. Don't work so hard. Oh shoot. Yeah, you have a lot of responsibilities in this event planning thing. You have a lot of responsibility. Don't let this get to you. You take it a little bit slower. Hand off some of your work to somebody else, if you're able to. Yeah. This event planning, it does take time, but I feel like maybe it might be too soon. It's too soon for this to happen, or at least you don't have the right tools. You're not having the right tools to create the event that you want to create. It's just not. It's not really coming together right now. Yeah, it's stagnating. It looks like it's stagnating. It's not coming together really. So take a step back. Really, take a step back. Take a look. And then you'll get to, you know, a place where you feel comfortable. Yeah. Maybe there's some missing components. There might be some missing components that you're not really thinking about. Something that might go awry on the day of the event. let's take a look for that for the day, like day of the event. Yeah, so the day of the event, things look like it'd be progressing smoothly. I like how this card showed up literally again after I just shuffled. Did I just not shuffle this? Yeah, no, it looks like, you know, it looks like it's gonna end well. The death. It is probably gonna end well. Oh my goodness, I just dropped another card. I'm sorry. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. But yeah, let's give this like another quick shuffle and see like day of the event. Queen of Wands. Yeah. Could go a little rough. Could go a little rough, but in the end, it's gonna go well. Just like take your time with it. Take your time with it. Don't work so hard. Okay. Work. This has always been a question that has plagued some people. As of right now, my opinion, college isn't worth it. College is too much money. College is way too much money. So my answer is, unless you really need it, unless a place really calls for you to have a degree, just work, find a job somewhere. That's my advice, though. It's not the card saying anything. Here's the thing, though. The thing with college, when you do college stuff, they set you. What they try to do, they try to set you up so that you can get a job. They should, anyways. Most colleges try to set you up for a job in the industry that you were aiming for. The instructors there should have like references or like guidance, or should have like point you in the right direction. If they see potential in you, they'll point you into like, hey, I know this guy. You should work here. This is, you know, it's. Oh god. It's what worked for me. For a while I worked at a so I studied audio engineering, right? And for a while I worked as a front of house engineer for a pretty big live music venue. Like they had a lot of blues players and like small, like I wouldn't say small, but like pretty like prominent bands play, specifically like blues and jazz. And so if you are going to college, if you are studying right now, make sure that you are in touch with the professors that can hook you up. Make sure the professors can hook you up with a job, or like can hook you up with a person who knows a person that could get you a job. That's kind of like the big thing when it comes to, oh my god, when it comes to working or when it comes to studying, is making sure you're taking advantage of those opportunities. But the cards in particular for you, Frieren. Why can't I freaking shuffle today? That is not wanting to come together. Okay. Oh, what died? Wait, what died? Did something die? Okay. Okay, so you're not very confident. It doesn't look like you're very confident in what you're doing right now. And that's to be fair. If you're not really certain about maybe your life right now. Stream died for a second, but it's back. Okay. So if you're not really sure, you might not be really sure of your future path right now, and that's fine. There's a little bit of a thing right here. It's okay to be uncertain. Listen, it's okay to be uncertain. So, it's definitely the reason why you're asking the question, though. There's a lot of uncertainty that's happening. Departure. the cards are saying you might be taking the wrong path right now, and it is okay to take a step back and try a new direction. Whether it be maybe studying something different, maybe leaving studying in general. Yeah, it looks like you just don't really have a vision right now. And I think maybe, and let's see if the cards will say this, but maybe the cards will say something like, find some clarity in what you want. But let's see. Well, it's saying that you have a lot of opportunities. It's saying that you just have a lot of opportunities. You're not really restricted to one path right now. If there's an opportunity to work and study, that's probably a really, really good opportunity to do that. Like with internships. Internships are really, really, really like they're really good for building, finding a way into your career. Sort of boredom or like not seeing these opportunities. So keep an eye out for the opportunities. There are so many opportunities in front of you. You're not bound to your opportunities. And you're not even realizing, right? You're not even realizing that there are opportunities in front of you just being handed to you, right? You're so focused on the things that you shouldn't be focused on. And the Queen of Cups. Cups usually means emotion. Let's see. Yeah, it just seems like that you're not seeking out really. It's not really like you're seeking out the right support. The right support. Your heart's in the right place. Your heart's in the right place, but you are just kind of looking in the wrong direction. Bum, bum, bum. I hope that helped you just a little bit there. Bum, bum. Okay, I think I'm gonna do maybe about 3 more readings, and I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna have some not breakfast. I'm gonna have some lunch because it is already noon. I want to have some lunch. Okay. Panda wake up, 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 Panda wake up. Okay, you're up. Cool. It is yeah, it's lunchtime already. I had a nice breakfast sandwich that I made myself. I made it myself. Oh my god, they actually woke up. They actually woke up. Oh my god. Okay. Will I find happiness? Actually, wow. Funny. Okay. Will I find happiness? Ironically, also when I woke you up is also when I'm doing your reading. So yeah, happiness is always a good question. You know, when will I be happy? Will this make me happy? I fucked up that shuffle again. I keep fuckling up the shuckling. Shuckle. That's a Pokemon. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Pokemon ZA this weekend, by the way. I'm only ranked W, so I have no idea what's going on. So yeah. Did you see what I saw? I saw. It's my favorite card. That was a bad shuffle. I'm gonna do it again. Shuckle is an interesting Pokemon because it's a single evolution Pokemon. You can't push it. Come on, push together. Push together. Push together. Push together. Okay. So Panda. Will I be happy? Okay, up until this point. Up until this point. If Three of Swords comes up, I'm gonna be so happy. But also, damn, that sucks for you. Okay, let's see. Well, it came up in reverse. So it came up in reverse. So there's no heartbreak. There's no heartbreak as of like up until this point, right? So like maybe it's not necessarily like it's not necessarily a bad thing that there hasn't been any heartbreak, but maybe it also just means it's stagnation. Hold on, let me just see it. Let me just pull for a clarity on here as well. Yeah, there's been just a lot of a restriction. It feels like a lot. You feel like there's not a whole lot of choices to make. There's not a lot of options for you, and so that's where that stagnation's really coming from. Is the feeling like we don't really have the options there. So yeah, as of right now, your opportunities, it's not feeling like you have a sense of really belonging or like stability or really like sense of like belonging and appreciation. You're not feeling really appreciated right now. Yeah, you're seeing a lot of people. You're meeting a lot of, or maybe you're not meeting a lot of people. How would I interpret this? Not really. So here's the thing. You get along with people, but nothing is really happening. You're a person. You get along with people, but nothing is actually just really happening. But let's see if we can find a positive outcome to your future. Okay, so yeah, you don't feel bound. You don't feel bound. There aren't any strong inhibitors for you. You definitely have that path to happiness for you. There's nothing really here like to really sneak that away for you, maybe. There's no nefarious thing that's really keeping you from being happy. Just really trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. I want to be dependent. I want to be addict. Trust your intuition. You'll find the place where you'll want to be. Like, just trust yourself and you'll be there. You'll be in the place that you'll want to be. There's nothing really stopping you. You know, there's nothing really taking away from you. You have the key. You have the opportunity. You're meeting tons of people, right? You just don't feel satisfied right now. Just find that opportunity. Just trust that you'll be in a place where you want to be, and you'll be there. And I feel like you'll get there. I love how Three of Hearts showed up, or Three of Swords showed up. Three of Swords showed up. Oh my goodness. Thank God. It showed up in reverse though, so like, you know. At least it didn't show up upright. Go get your deck checked. Listen, you have the opportunities to be happy. Do it. Just take those opportunities. Take those opportunities. Okay. This will be my last one. Okay, so the queue is empty as far as I know. The queue is empty as far as I know, so this will be the last question. I could do a reading for myself, I guess. Somebody's like, hey, Kira, do a reading for yourself. So yeah, let's do a reading for me. This will be a reading for me. It's my reading. Okay. It's not my question. What do you mean your question? Where's your question? Oh, Taku asks, when will I find happiness? Sorry, it wasn't pinned. Okay, when will Taku find happiness? Okay, when will you find happiness? Okay. you have quite a bit of emotions happening right now. It's the start of something. It's the start of a new feeling for you. You shouldn't do it for yourself. Why not? I did it for myself for like, it's like, hey, there's a thing. Like I'm worried about this thing, and then the cards told me, fucking girl, don't think about it. Girl, don't think about it. And so I didn't think about it, and guess what? It worked out fine. Don't give your deck to somebody else. That one I know. Yeah. Just you're starting something new. There's gonna be a lot of new opportunities. New things are happening on the horizon for you. Or new things have been happening. I guess like new things have been happening, and they will continue to be happening. So yeah. A card about healing, right? You're healing. You might have had trauma or whatever in the past, right? But new things are happening. New things have been happening all the time, and there are things that are happening that are just like really bringing things together for you. You do have anxiety. Do you have anxiety? I feel like you have anxiety. Are you on anxiety meds? You're afraid of something, right? You're afraid of something. What are you afraid of? You're afraid of rules. You're afraid of being constricted. You feel like you're not living the life that you want to live, right? But yeah, you feel like you don't have very many choices, right? You feel like you don't have any choices in life. But don't let that get to you, right? Feel like try something new. New things are happening all the time. Try something new. You will be happy. Why is this so accurate? I don't know. That's what I got though. That's what I got. Okay. That's the end of it though. I think I'm tired. I need to eat. I need to eat lunch. And then I gotta go back to editing. And I got some other stuff I need to do today. And then I gotta prepare for tomorrow because tomorrow's Halloween. So thank you guys for being here. I'm going to probably drink some more throat coat because my throat's getting sore. So today's stream is brought to you by Throat Coat. Throat your coat. You're the goat. Yeah, if you guys have any other questions, if you guys are interested in doing another tarot reading stream, I'll probably do another one if you guys found it enjoyable. And Benda just said I'm the worst tarot reader ever. To be fair, this is my first tarot reading stream though. Very enjoyable. Yeah, I'm Frieren right now, and I'm probably gonna continue to be Frieren for like another 3 hours. I'm gonna eat lunch as Frieren. Came at the end. Yeah, hey, welcome to the stream. We're just ending though. We have a new angle as well, where you can see my fat ass. Do you guys want to see my fat ass? You guys are gonna see my fat ass. You're by watching the stream, you are consenting to seeing my fat ass. Ready? It's the fat. Come on. Peak shoes? I know, right? I know, right? The ass is hidden by the skirt, though. You can't really... Hold on. I just... You You see this, right? Hold on. You see this ass? Hold on. This ass is great. All right. Chat's in the way. I got a nice ass. Okay. I have femboy legs. Thanks. I worked hard on them. I would like fucking slam my foot up on the table, but like one, I have candles here right now, and two, I don't want to accidentally upskirt myself. So yeah, I'm sweaty as hell. I'm fuck. Oh, come on. There we go. Whoa, that looks cool. Whoa, end of the stream. I'm gonna end the stream on that. Whoa, smokiness. Okay, this weekend, guys. This weekend, playing video games. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. I hope today was great.